Okay, so one mod I think we're going to play with, and I was talking about this on YouTube, I think we're going to play To Hell with the Devil, which allows us to kill rock bands with religious units. So we might want to go religion, just because that would be fun. But the thing is, if we go religion, we're never going to actually be able to kill rock bands, because usually we'll win with a religious victory well before rock bands ever pop out. I don't know if there's any other mod I really care about right now. CQUI actually work again. I don't really care, because the only thing I want with CQUI is the reminder, and I've gotten a lot better actually reminding myself. So I think that's all we're gonna roll with on mods. So okay, let's create game. We're going to Deity up. We're gonna go game speed, yeah. Disaster intensity 4. Give me the shuffle. Give me the standard size map. And give me the abundant resources, and I think we're good to go. So, if we ever put this on YouTube or whatever, there's your random seed. Okay, let's roll. Let's see who we get. Now, as we talk about many, many times, there's probably going to be a reroll, because we're probably going to get a Gathering Storm Civ to begin with, because the game, ever since Gathering Storm came out, always prioritizes Gathering Storm to begin. Okay, Russia. All right. Well, we've not... So we don't have a win with Russia since the Hall of Fame came out. So they technically fit what we're trying to do. The thing is, I don't remember if we did... We went for a score victory with Russia. I think we won a culture victory with Russia. I'm going to have to pull up YouTube real quick. And we're going to have to see, because, and I'm talking about this every time, so apologies if you heard this, but we're always trying to do a different victory type. So I'm basically going through all the civs again a second time, and I'm trying to win in a unique way the second time compared to the first time. So let us see what we ended up doing with Russia. Easy culture, even easier religion, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I got a culture or religious victory with them. Let's see, I could probably put this on screen.
Can we hit you from now?
Yo. That's too much stuff in the background.
So is Paris already really low on?
Did we win? Is this the last episode? Whoa. Okay, that is a culture victory.
We do not just...
How dare that video?
Oh no, we get a score victory. Oh yeah, because we cheated to get the score victory. I remember what we did, because we tried doing a score victory, and so we did a 1 turn to win the score victory, which was really cheap, but then I think we won a domination victory. So we could do whatever we want then. What's Russia good at? Russia's good at a lot of things. They get a lot of extra territories, which makes them amazing. They get a lot of extra great works, which makes them great for, because I think the Lavra gives extra great work. Well, let's just hop in and let's actually look at them. So, Russia. But they're one of the best. They're probably, them and Korea are the 2 most overpowered civs at this point. So they get extra territory upon founding cities, which is awesome. They get +1 faith, +1 production from tundra. So all of this tundra is going to give an extra faith in production. Civilizations that are at war with Russia get 100% unit damage from blizzards. That one's whatever. They get science or culture from trade routes to civilizations more advanced than them, which is great when we're playing on Deity. And then the Lavra replaces the holy site. Your city border grows by 1 tile each time a great person is expanded in the city. I thought oh yeah, there you go. And then they also get great writer points, great artist points, great musician points. So we could literally do culture or religious here, because we're gonna get a lot of bonus faith. I mean, we could even do a science victory because you get the extra production in tundra, but anything works well with them. Like, pretty much anything would be great. So I think we're gonna throw down our city. Everything's turned on. That's Grassland Hills. I almost want to go there for the Killer Harbor, but it's kind of a bad start, but it is tundra, so we're always going to start in tundra because I think we have a tundra bias. Let's see if I have the picture. There is a picture that I have somewhere that has the bias for all of the civs. I'm just not sure where I saved it. Someone did it again recently. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I'm going to have to go find it again. But I'm pretty sure they have a tier 3 bias starting in the tundra, so we're always going to end up in the tundra. So, this will be fine. We also got the 2-2-1 to work right away, which is nice. And the fish, too, if we wanted extra food. Yeah, work the 2-2-1. What are we going to work after that? Probably the 1-2-1. So, we then aren't going to have to grab... God King, because we'll have 25 faith here before too long. So this will work. Animal husbandry and archery is essentially what we always do at this point. Slinger, and yeah. Okay, let's get going. Let's get going. So, our goal now with our warriors is to go find the barbarian encampment. I'm gonna crank my sound up a little bit because I can't hear it. And you come over there, and okay. So, hopefully Slinger pops out here, and we're gonna go send him eastward. Just trying to make sure that no barbarians are gonna spawn near me and absolutely wipe us out. Ooh. Okay, that sucks. We're either on island plates or archipelago. Or... Nah, this couldn't be Pangea. It's too thin. Yeah, it's too thin. I think I'm gonna send you up that way, and we're gonna send you then east, or west. Or east. I mean, we could be upside down right now. We are the only ones in the world. We can determine what direction's what. So let's start with the settler right away. I usually have been rushing out the second settler as quick as possible. As soon as we get up to pop 2 or 2 size or 2 population. I think I'm gonna go with the production instead. That knocks out 2 turns. Nah, that's not worth it. It's an extra 2 turns, or it reduces the production by 2 turns, but then it adds an extra 11 turns on the growth. I think give me that. Although then again, the extra faith would get us to 25, and then we could pop out a settler. But then again, we might want the tundra one for the holy sites. Could be 7 Cs. Here's the thing. I don't think Shuffle, because they made Shuffle when the game came out, I don't think the new maps are added in. I don't think they tweaked it. So... You playing in 2K? UI is tiny. No, we're actually playing in 1080p. Because I'm windowed right now. I think everything's normal. Yeah, it's at 100%, 1080p. So, yeah, I've been playing everything in 1080p windowed. Which, you know, kind of sucks, but it also still looks absolutely amazing on my monitor, so I can't complain. Actually, I'm going to raise this up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And also, too, it just, I don't know, my computer with 2K is kind of hit or miss sometimes in recording without being super laggy. We also got a volcano there? Okay. I'm digging the start more and more. I think it's archipelago.
There are no dogs.
It looks archipelago for me. So, with that done, probably not going to get the archery boost. So let's just go immediately into mining. And let's find iron. Dude, double horses too. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay, so the gold I don't care about. Do that. Let's grow, and then we'll go 2-2. I am using... It's a Samsung... I just bought it recently. Hold up. Let me find it on Amazon. Amazon. I don't know if I'm logged in on the computer. I pretty much don't use my computer for anything. Yeah, there we go. Carts... We want, not carts, we want to look at order history. I'll put this on screen in 5 seconds. If I can figure out what I'm doing. There we go, your orders. It's been so long since I've used Amazon on a computer. So go down, go down, go down, go down. Page 2. It's a curved monitor. So here's the thing, I really just wanted a nice monitor. And I finally found one that I really, really like. I actually sent one back because I didn't like it. Let's see if this worked right. Let's see if it saves the right window. Yeah, there we go. So it is the Samsung C27 HG270. I think they have a new one that just came out. I didn't pay $500 for it. I paid a little less than that. I think it was like $400 when I bought it. It was cheap. But it's so nice. It's got the nice little curve. It's 2K, which I don't know. 1080p just doesn't look as good. So, and then it's 144 hertz, which is what I really wanted. I wanted one that was G-Sync because I just bought a, you know, what are those called? NVIDIA. But this has the other sync, but it apparently works with G-Sync too. Although, I think I have it in a different mode right now, so I'm not even using G-Sync. Let's see. What mode do I have it on? Menu. FreeSync, that's what it is. Yeah, I have FreeSync currently off because I have the response time up all the way. So I'm playing for response time versus G-Sync. So, yo, don't touch anything. Go away. So anyways, it's a really pretty monitor. Like, this is one of the best displays I've ever seen, so. This land has been claimed for the motherland. Yes. Domination victory. Now, we're either going to do faith or culture. Speaking of which, actually, if we're going to do faith, we need to grab astrology. Yeah, we need to grab astrology right away. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? How did you sneak around me, you little punk? And I had like this other monitor. like the one I have over here is an older one, and it was like super highly rated on PC Part Picker, and I just never liked it. It just never looked good. So that's where I was like, you know what? I am going to, even if I have to spend a little bit of extra money, I'm going to buy myself a nice monitor. And probably overspend on it, but whatever. It looks good. Okay, we're going to go for the trade routes because I'm not under attack. Go that way. I don't know where this encampment is. Give me the combat strength. Give me the production. Okay. You were popping out in 5 turns. Good. You should be 4 turns. You're still size 2. Okay. So you'll grow just about the time. Ah, that's what happened. I bet it got killed. Yeah, I bet the barbarian camp died. Especially since they're both injured right now. So, that works. I'm okay with that. I'd like the era score, but, you know, sure. At least I don't have to worry about them. And candy over here, too. Ooh, nice. Okay. We were not the first one on candy. Oh, no. Does the game bias Russia and Canada by giving them tundra tiles? It does. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Civ 6 start bias Reddit. Someone went through recently. There we go. So here it is. So here's the start bias for all of these civs. So Canada has a tier 2 tundra hills, snow hills. Russia has tier 2 as well. Okay, so it's not actually tier 3. Mapuche tier 5 desert mountains. That's crazy. And then the weirdest one to me is Scotland no start biased. And they pulled this straight from the files, so it's got to be true, but I still call BS, because every time I start a Scotland, I get freaking tundra, man. Mapuche tier 5 desert. So anyways, I just Googled start biased for all civs, so you can go look at that yourself. I meant to actually go through the files myself one day, I just never did it. And then someone popped it up on Reddit a couple days later, and I was like, nice. So, hello, Dido. Scotland's... I agree with you. Like, they always start in tundra, so it blew my mind when I saw that. And I think someone else in YouTube comments was like, yo, they don't start with a bias. And I'm like, dude, they have to. This actually might be Pangea. This might just be a giant lake or just open ocean. Spain bias to coast equals Madrid's landlocked capital. Yeah, but Barcelona. Wreck. Crap. Going here pretty much guarantees a war against us. I think I still got to. I think I have to. Yeah, I think we have to. So the question is, where do we want to go? We could go here for the coast boost. For sailing. We could go here for the cotton, which then we could trade away. And then we could put a holy site here with the commercial hub there. That's probably the better bet. Also, that's a little more defensible because you can't really surround it. Second city tundra for good faith. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. I don't see anyone this way. I see someone this way. So that's why I kind of want to just lock off this area, man. Cotton gives you a better city. Yeah, I just really like boosting that first one. And I like getting the harbor boost too, but this is a much better city, you're right, because then I can get boom, 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 boom. If only there was deer here, because this would be a killer Temple of Artemis. Speaking of which, what are we going to do here? I can't use the U right there. I got to move you. Okay, let's do warrior. Yeah, we'll do warrior just to kind of... So 3 warriors keeps the AI away from early game aggression. Sailing's boosted already? Is it? No, it's not. Oh, it is. Oh, haha! You are right. Boom. Thank you, MP40. Hi. Hi, honored to meet you. Crap. Well then. Dang. And Wilhelmina. Gathering storm civs, or sorry, all DLC civs right now. Where is Wilhelmina? Hello, you're way up there. Are you way down here already? Okay, well at least she's not close to me. I think I'm gonna send you this way, and hopefully there's no one over here. I need to get another city down here, so I know you guys are gonna hate it because we probably should take the Tundra boost Pantheon, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna take the Settler Pantheon, just so I can get my cities up. I think we're gonna take it. Why is Karl Marx not a great person? Why is Communist Manifesto not a great work? That sounds very controversial, so maybe they just didn't want to get into it. Golly. So I need the city because I need to cut this off. The problem is we can't defend the cities right now anyways. So putting a city down probably isn't our best option. Why is Stanley not a great person? Well, Stan Lee's not a great person because they don't... Well, and they talked about this. They don't use any modern people because it's kind of hard to get rights for them and stuff like that. Like, if you're alive, they have to pay you. I think if you've been dead for a while, they don't have to pay you or something like that. They don't have to pay the family. So that's probably why Stan Lee isn't. Karl Marx, I don't know if his stuff's copyrighted by someone. Just tuned in, can I have a quick summary? We randomed everything and we got Russia in the tundra. Dido's over there, Wilhelmina's up there, Kree's over there. I'm debating whether or not we should get a free settler or whether we should get the tundra boost. I think, I really want the free settler. Why is the Kree overpowered? The Kree sucks. I think I have Kree like one of the lowest rated civs in the game. So, they have a scout unique unit. Their unique building is meh, and their leader ability is okay. Yeah, their leader ability is okay for the trader out one, and then +1 trader out, free trader, actually no, it's this unique ability is pretty good. This one, whatever. Brian hates Kree, AI plays them well. Yeah, Brian, Well, okay, so I think the AI, it's kind of like the Teddy syndrome, where I think Kree generally goes pretty heavy into science per turn, which is exactly what Teddy does, and any of the AI that goes heavy into science usually does good in the game, except for whatever reason Korea. I still have yet to figure out why Korea is always so bad as the AI. But, well, not always, but I'd say 70% of the time. And so any civ that is heavy science-based as the AI generally does pretty good. And that's why I think the Kree's pretty good. Well, at least the AI plays them well. So, we need 2 more turns. Give me another warrior started. Once again, just trying to stop early aggression. We'll switch over on astrology here in a second. You need to give me a warrior too. So, once again, all my opinions. My opinions are very much my opinions, so people will disagree. You can disagree. But I will fight you. No, I won't fight. Keep going. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So, what are you working? I should probably double check on this. You're working the 4 food. That's why it's taking 20,000 turns. I think I'm actually okay with this, though. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, you can chill for now. We're still exploring over there. You're coming around here and just making sure that, you don't come and settle there. And astrology is now done, so let's go with mining. Let's switch you over to Lavras. Oh god, and they pop out quickly too, which is so great. God, Rush is overpowered. This is going to be the same. This will be a 1-1 or 1-2-1, so we might as well just throw you there. Actually, wait a second. You're a 1-1-1. So let's put you there then. Yeah. Because we can put a mine there. Speaking of which, probably leave you there in the forest so we can at least get a +3. And then just kind of hold. Yeah, we're just going to hold. So if you're newer to Civ 6, never attack, always defend. because if we attacked them right now, we got the 25 to 20, so we do have an advantage. But since we are fortifying inside a forest, we're going to get +3 for ideal terrain because we're in a forest. If we were on a forest hill, we'd get a +6. So our defense would actually be 31 compared to 20. So we would basically 2-shot them at that point. At this point, we're probably going to still 3-shot them, but we'll also have the healing bonus at the end of our turn. So it's just way better versus then attacking him and taking the extra damage. So 3 turns there. By the way, what do you look like? 17. We'll go queue that up. When I Google Kree, the Marvel alien race is the only thing that comes up. Makes sense. Trying to make Deity game easier. Easiest civ to play against. Khmer. I wouldn't do Kree. I definitely wouldn't do the Kree because I think they are pretty okay when the AI plays them. Who else is kind of hit or miss? Canada would be really good because you don't have to worry about them surprise warring you. And they're not even all that great at culture. Nubia isn't super great either. She's fine. If as long as you don't border her early game, you should probably be okay. Samaria would also be great because as long as you ask him for a friendship, he'll be your friend. So, you know, those are all fairly simple civs to play against. Inca they don't seem to be that aggressive or that good either from what I've seen. Even Hungary. Even though Hungary's one of the better civs in the game still, I don't think they're particularly great. Georgia, I wouldn't play Georgia, even though Georgia's not that good because she's always going to hate you because you don't build enough walls, unless you build a lot of walls. You kind of want people whose agendas you can kind of be friendly with. So, that's Kree carry, yeah. It's really important when fighting other civs to keep in mind hill fours. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's such a huge difference. We freaking missed the natural wonder. Can we talk about how we missed this natural wonder? Oh my gosh. We could have had our holy sites out so long ago. River bonuses are also really great. That's a +5 defensive bonus, so always fight across the river if possible. So you can see how much extra damage we did, plus we healed 10. So there was no good reason for us to attack out. Eurovin is in the freaking game. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right, this is going to be an easy victory then. Georgia's super aggressive early on. Yeah, because they it's kind of like Egypt. Egypt always hates me in every single game on Deity. Unsung Hero, you are the greatest, 157 bits. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But Georgia always hates me because I never build enough walls. And the same thing is true with Egypt because I never have enough military. So she's always like, why don't you have a military? And I'm like, because I don't, get the cheats like you. So don't mess the tribal hut. Oh, nice call. Nice call. Diplomatic favor, nice. Also, glad you made it, dude. Glad you made it. Okay. We might get a golden arrow to start with. Okay. If I can get a little bit of... Oh, actually, what are we doing? Let's get a little bit of extra cash here. Hi, take my cotton. Whoopsie. You don't have 98 gold? What? Give me the 161. What? Wilhelmina also is always going to hate you because rarely do you ever get the opportunity to send her the trade route early game. Man. What about just like 1 gold per turn? So I'm trying to get a builder here so we can get our horsies. So I might as well sell that off and buy me the builder. And we also want to send a trader out to the AI because they're less likely to declare war on you when you have a trader out with them. So a couple things to keep in mind. You can buy a builder now. Yeah, now that I traded. What do I think about Indonesia? I love Indonesia. Any like civ that gives you extra production, I love. Indonesia is one of my favorite civs. I think they're top like 25%. They're not in the overpowered civs. I think Russia and Maori and Korea are in a level by themselves. They're just super overpowered. I think Hungary was there before they got massively nerfed. But Hungary is probably then in that second tier. And I think there's about 14 civs in that second tier. And I think Indonesia's in there. Give me the iron so we can see where it is. You missed the tribal hut. What? Oh, this tribal hut. I thought you were talking about the other one. Haha. You gotta be my eyes since I'm being distracted by chat. Also, crap. Go there. Kree's unique tile improvement gives housing and production. Yeah, but you gotta understand... Okay, hold up. Let's look at it. Declare friendship. Why does she like us? Probably because we don't have a trader out right now. Kree. So, unlock the ability to construct the Meekwop, unique to the Kree. Gives +1 production, +1 housing, +1 gold if adjacent to a luxury resource. What does it go on? It can go on hills, it can go on flatland. I just, like, here's the thing. 1 production, 1 housing, 1 gold. I mean, it's okay, but, like, housing isn't that big of a deal to me, and I talk about this all the time because I generally only shoot to get my cities to size 10. Once they're at size 10, then I'm like, I'm good. Because I just don't really care about getting a city any larger than size 10 because that's where you get your bonuses on your policy, your second ones from Enlightenment. So like the extra gold if your city's 10 or higher. So that's where I usually shoot for it, and generally sewers are more than adequate by that point. And so housing isn't that big of a deal, and +1 production at this point, lumber mills are so good, I'd rather just build a lumber mill. Give me that, I think we'll go for the cattle right away. Dude, that is cool looking. Like, I like how it's almost like walls. That's interesting, man. What's up, Gurgle? Once again, all my opinions, though, so... You go there. And he took my... Well, we lost the goodie hut. Whoopsie. I blame NP40 for that. You didn't define which goodie hut I missed. So clearly it was your fault. Clearly it was NP40's fault. We'll just defend because he'll chase me anyways. So, and then you go knock that out. Let's... Oh, I have you right here. Go kill that guy. Now, he's across the river, so ideally we're going to want to come here and then attack that way. So, heal up 1 turn and go like that. If you could add any civ in the game, what would you add? Someone asked me about that recently. I don't know because there's so many civs in the game. I think, like, Mexico would be interesting. I think Mexico would be cool. I know Aztecs are in the game, but, you know, Korea and Canada are in the game. I would want to see... Probably instead, I would rather see... Like, because Macedon's already in the game. And Macedon's one of those civs that never gets enough love. So the fact that they're in the game's awesome for me, because they're always my favorite civ. I would probably prefer to see Julius Caesar, or even Caesar Augustus, in the game as an alternate Rome leader. I think that would be interesting. Probably Julius Caesar for a little more of an aggressive standpoint, and I'd love to see Napoleon as a French alternate, although we already have 2 French civs, so seeing a third one's probably unlikely. Yeah, and Prussian still is pretty cool too. And learning a lot more about the Holy Roman Empire recently when I was in Germany, it would be interesting to see the Holy Roman Empire. I know technically we have Germany, and so I don't know how that would work. Even like Austria, though, would just be freaking cool. What's up, Dustin? So, by the way, if you guys did not check out on the YouTube today, we launched Streets of Rogue series, which is freaking awesome. I love that game. It's so much fun. It's hilarious. It's hilarious when a giant death robot comes in and shoots you and hits a cop, and then the cops attack it, and then everyone goes crazy. Or like, you know, you recruit a bunch of followers to go kill and beat up a shop owner. It's just a great game. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Ooh, goody hut. That one's mine. Siam back? Yeah, Siam would be interesting. Let's do Holy Site prayers. Actually, you know what? Let's do Shrine. How are we doing here? We'll do Shrine into a Holy Site prayer. What victory are you going for? I think we're going religious. I think we're going religious. Didn't really decide. Either religion or culture. What did Siam do? Was that Civ 5 or Civ 4? Siam Civil is Civ 5. Siamese. Yo. Full screen. So they got the Watt. Okay. They get elephants. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember them. With the elephants. Okay. Yeah, anyone that has elephants is freaking awesome. There needs to be more elephants in Civ 6. I want to finish Civ in which their unique unit's a bunch of people with skis. Dude, that would actually be awesome. The Winter War. I didn't know about that till just recently with the YouTube series I've been watching. I never was taught anything about the Winter War. So it was really kind of cool learning all about that Finland. Because it's always just been a country there. Keep exploring for now. How are we doing? We're fine. -2 pop. Oh, did we lose 2 pop? Oh, dang. Well, we got at least a good growth food, so we're not in a bad spot there. All right, so we got 3 warriors right now, plus the slinger, which means we should be able to avoid any early aggression now. The AI's probably not going to declare on us. You're going to chill there, just for vision. Here's the other reason I hate the Kree. Their unique unit's a scout tree. And sure, okay, maybe they're freaking awesome when you start the game, but eventually they're going to upgrade to more scouts. And it's just like, I would rather have a bunch of warriors than a bunch of scouts late game. Phoenicia with war elephants? Yeah. Yeah, where's my Dido elephants? Or even like Egypt with like camels, because Egypt has the chariots, which are cool. Who was the Civ 5 leader in Egypt? Was it? Oh, Byzantium. That's the other one I always loved. And also too, I really was a huge fan of was it Celtic? Yeah, the Celtic tribe. I loved her. She was one of my favorite, and I always loved Byzantium. Bismarck. Yeah, Bismarck would be a cool leader. I like Catherine too. Who are we looking for? Pedro, Napoleon, Khmer. Oh, Egypt. Caesar, Catherine, Dario, Elizabeth, Gandhi, Ramsey. Okay. I think there's, honestly, I would probably rather see much more alternate leaders, I think, probably than more civs, just because there's already so many civs in the game. Flesh out some of the civs and how they work, I think. That'd be a little cooler in my opinion. Do not freaking do that, dude. Do not. Ireland should at least be a city-state. Indonesia with their Komodo dragon. Yeah. Where's my Tasmania, okay? That's what I really want.